Hey YouTube, what is going on? It is Jax here back here with another video, and today, well, I created a new deck that counters the early season meta so far. So as you guys know, ebarbs got a rework, which was really a huge buff, but I think we all knew that. And they've been dominating the meta along with Mini Pekka, along with stuff like Recruits and Royal Hogs, which are all still really good. So I created a Mega Knight Pekka deck because Mega Knight Pekka will always hold a special part in my heart as a deck. We've created the Pekka and the Mega Knight, of course, as your big tank killers, and they are your main like push starters. They're gonna be what's gonna output a lot of your DPS. You've got the Battle Ram as your win condition. You'll be using this to attack towers in combination with the Snowball and the Heal Spirit to heal up everything. You've got the Dark Prince, good for splash. It's gonna be basically your cheaper ground unit along with the Battle Ram if you need to tank things. Magic Archer and E-Drag as your air defense. I have the E-Drag in there because of the Ewa's nerf. I was testing it out, and it's actually working really well with this deck. And then, of course, you have the Heal Spirit in there just to be doing Heal Spirit things. You'll see in the first replay I showcase how the Heal Spirit can really change the outcome of games. So make sure if you enjoy these kinds of videos to hit like button, subscribe, comment down below. It helps the channel grow. We're almost at monetization. You guys have been smashing with watch hours. I'm really, really appreciative of everything you guys have been doing for me. So know that I am very thankful, and we'll hop right into the first replay. So the first replay here is against my friend Crazy Brind. So we were talking a little bit after this game about how it went down, and he said he had no idea what this deck was, and that is the element of surprise with Mega Knight Pekka, especially when I'm playing at pretty relatively top ladder. Or against people that know me, they're expecting some sort of bridge spam, but I was playing this monstrosity. So he was actually pretty surprised. So first play, he's gonna go with wall breakers. I go with my Magic Archer, and that placement and about timing is the perfect place to counter wall breakers and split lane. And so since he poisons, I spent 4, he spent 6. I'm gonna start a little Pekka in the back, um, just like trying to set up a push. Early in the game, you're not gonna really be thinking that it's gonna break through, but we just want to get a lot of elixir out of him. So here I have a pretty awkward cycle. I'm just gonna chill. Don't really want to make a play here. We're gonna go Dark Prince opposite lane. I didn't know what he had, so I didn't want to go same lane. He goes with a really nice timing of ebarbs and spear goblins, and the Pekka does not get any hits. So here I have to Mega Knight, and he's gonna go with this ghost. Luckily, this ghost is going to die. I really messed up my Mega Knight, and one of the ebarbs does get on tower, which is not the best. And then that's gonna take my tower down to 1,000 HP, 997 with this hunter. I go in with the heal spirit just to cycle and heal up that Mega Knight a bit. It's gonna offer a little bit of a threat to him. I go in with the battle ram opposite lane. Go in with my magic archer here to line up on this miner. Mega Knight's gonna come over here and kill the hunter. Barbs are on tower, or one of the barbs is on tower. The magic archer's chaining. I go with the snowball. Pretty overcommit snowball, but it ends up working out all right. And he's gonna log, and we got a lot of damage there, which is really nice. So kind of an eye for an eye situation. Get damage to take, or take damage to get damage. I could have played him a better Mega Knight, and I would have taken very little damage. But I think it ended up working out because it made me more aggressive. In this case, that's not usually a good thing, but in this case, it worked out. You're able to take most of his tower back. So again, cycle a Dark Prince in the back. I needed to get back to a Battle Ram just because I wanted to attack again. I wanted to take this tower as fast as or as soon as I could. So again, just go with the Heal Spirit with the Dark Prince cycle and E-Drag in the back. Mega Knight right there, and that Mega Knight placement is important because it jumps back to help kill his miner. So here, since I have this E-Drag down, that Hunter is going to line up with the Magic Archer in just a second. I'm going to go in with the Battle Ram. Actually, I'm not even going to. He predicts my Magic Archer, so really well played to him. But this double splash combo over here is going to just do insane amount of work against these E-Barbs. And so they are going to finish off the Mega Knight, but the Dark Prince is there, and it's going to finish them off. So again, just start up a battle ram in the back. I don't think there's really a way he could have defended his tower here. So I snowball the wall breakers and Mega Knight the bridge, and I'm gonna make him go with a miner. And so now I go with my Dark Prince here to kill those spear goblins. A, because I want counter push on his other tower, since I'm basically guaranteed to take that tower, and we do take his tower, and then we take out the spear goblins and get a Dark Prince hit or 2, I think. We get 2 Dark Prince hit on the tower, so looking really nice. And this is just really good for me in opposite lane tower trade because I have a ton of slow units, and all of his are pretty fast moving or direct pressure, not good for being cycled in the back except for his hunter. So here I just start up a ram in the back to get my cycle moving a bit. He thought I was going to magic archer. I didn't have it in cycle. He thought again I didn't have it in cycle, so he wastes his ghosts, and so the E-Drac is really nice here because it's just gonna be slow. That is what I wanted. I wanted something slow so that I like wouldn't immediately cross the bridge and give him value. So the E-Drac does end up dying to this hunter pretty much. I snowball away these spear goblins. I actually missed one of those spear goblins, which was a little bit of a mistake on my end. Mega Knight does hit the dark or the wall breakers, so I kind of wasted a Pekka here, but this is the beginning of the end for him. He's now got to keep stacking units in that lane. So he goes in with the hunter. I go in with my magic archer just to finish the hunter off really quickly. And then I go in with the Mega Knight to try and protect this magic archer. Unfortunately, the ghost does finish it. Ebarbs come in. A really nice set of spear goblins that are going to distract the Pekka. And so here I have to take both of those wallbreaker, or only one. Excuse me, only one wallbreaker hit due to the fact that he played them offset from the center, so one of them got pushed forward, and that was just not good for him because only one connects with the king tower. Here I go in with the Dark Prince. He gets no damage. Really bad poison on his end. Just didn't hit anything. And I go in with the Pekka, and now look at this push. We have an E-Drag, we have a Mega Knight, we have a Pekka, we have a Dark Prince, and we have the Heal Spirit to heal all of it up again. So these E-Barbs just get absolutely melted. There's just nothing left of them. I'm back to another Mega Knight. We're just going to go with a Mega Knight at the bridge, skillfully spamming our way to a 3-crown victory here. And the Pekka does get on tower to finish off the game. So I have no words. I mean, I have a lot of words, but like I have no good words. And so, again, really nice win there. I'm gonna go. There's a replay against Graveyard that I'm not going to show just because it was like not the best replay. My opponent made a ton of really weird plays, so and it wasn't a very entertaining game. So I'm actually gonna go in with the Golem replay here, because this one is really entertaining. I mean, it's a much easier matchup because I have Golem, I have Pekka, E-Drag, Dark Prince, and Heal Spirit for his Golem. But I pull off a really satisfying Heal Spirit, and I think I want to show it. So this is where I like the E-Drag more than the E-Wiz, because he cycles a Night Witch here, and if I had an E-Wiz, the E-Wiz is faster, so it would have gotten farther up in front of this tower. And right now I can actually protect this E-Drag. So he goes in with the Bomber to try and kill this Magic Archer. He misses that though, so I let this E-Drag die, and we're gonna go with the Dark Prince, and then I go with the Battle Ram here because the Magic Archer Dark Prince combo will finish off this guy's mini Pekka. Unfortunately, Dark Prince doesn't get one more hit, so my Battle Ram does die, but we still get a ton of barb damage. And because of the way that he plays this Mega Minion and that it had to target his barbs, my Magic Archer is gonna be full HP. So I go with the Heal Spirit again just to tank the Magic Archer so that I could get a little bit more damage. Only cost me 1 elixir, and I just got a massive positive elixir trade. So very good for me. He ends up tornadoing it, making it a um, really nice, sequence for me. Sorry. So Pekka in the back because I know I'm up a lot of elixir here, and what this is gonna do is it's gonna force him to play into me. He can't go Golem opposite laning because what he would do was he just throw away all of his elixir, and I'd probably end up 3-crowning him just because he threw away so much elixir. So we go with the E-Drag again. This is where I like the E-Drag a lot. This triple chain ability is gonna make it a really nice counter against the Night Witch. It's gonna be chaining through the Golem, gonna be chaining through the bats, chaining through the Night Witch. Night Witch is going to end up dying, and I kind of messed up this Mega Knight here, a little bit misplaced. I wanted it to jump straight onto the bomber, but it jumps back. So here, I just go in with my Dark Prince in front, and he stops the E-Drag from crossing the bridge, and this is this Heal Spirit. Retargets everything. Everything gets healed up. E-Drag does die, and that's going to be good game right there. And I'll just fast forward it because I 3-count him on this push. He plays a weird Baby Dragon, and then, yeah, it's going to be a good game. So as you can see, this deck is already looking really fun, just from these replays. So I'm going to go ahead and go into some live matches here with it. I'm about top 1,000 in the world, 930th. So pretty high, not the highest I've ever been, but should get some good gameplay here. And wow, we're against my friend Kronos. So if you guys don't know, this is one of the best Pekka players in the world. He's probably top 5 in my opinion. So gonna be a really difficult match. We'll just cycle a snowball opposite lane of him to start off this game, and let's see. So he's gonna go with his Magic Archer. So I'm gonna play my Magic Archer in the corner, and the reason why is since I was the second one to play Magic Archer, if I go Magic Archer right there, his Magic Archer will end up lining up. So we're gonna go with our Pekka here, and this is really good for me. He's probably going to end up using his own Pekka. Not a big deal here. We're just going to try and set up with a defense. And so that Pekka gets one more hit. Oh, okay, doesn't get another hit. I'm actually gonna go E-drag and then misplaced Dark Prince. I should have played it a little bit higher so that the bandit wouldn't dash. Not a big deal though, because the Dark Prince does take it on its shield. So I'm not gonna counter push because he's just gonna be able to Ewiz or Zappies. He's playing Zappies. So just gonna Zappies. So I'm gonna try and snowball these so the E-drag gets one more hit and they do die. So that's a cool interaction that I just learned from myself right there. If you snowball Zappies, 2 E-drag hits will kill them. So very useful. Go with the Heal Spirit opposite lane. And let's see what he's going to do. He's going to go in with a Ghost. I'm going to cycle my Magic Archer here. We have a pretty awkward cycle, but I want to try and keep this Mega Knight from being revealed for as long as I can. So let's see. The Ghost is not going to splash onto this Magic Archer. I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my E-Drag. The Ghost is going to get a little bit of hits, but the good news is it's going to hold up my E-Drag for a little while. So I'm going to Dark Prince. Unfortunately, I didn't get it down in time. E-Drag will die, so... These Zappies are really annoying, honestly, so I'm just going to snowball them again. I missed one, but I just want a Dark Prince to hit them, and that's going to line up 2 of them so that they can splash, and then now we can surprise them with the Mega Knight here, going in on top of all 2 of those Zappies. I was getting ready to say all 3, but we only hit 2. So, Magic Archer up high um, to clean that up. I know he's going to Bandit, so fine by me. The Bandit's going to hold up long enough for me to go with my own Pekka right here, and going to be decent defense to start out with. Just gonna go with my E-drag here, and then in 1 second I'm gonna Heal Spirit, and this Heal Spirit should jump over the bridge. Yep, healing up that E-drag. Snowball those Zappies again, and he's gonna go in with a Battle Ram. So I don't need to Mega Knight or Pekka here. I can just Dark Prince, and the E-drag does reset it again, which is nice. So it's not gonna be able to connect. So I'm actually gonna ignore those Zappies, and then we're gonna start up a Pekka in the back here, and I think I can begin to work through his defense with this push here. So we're gonna go. I feel a split lane right here. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna split lane. We're gonna go Mega Knight in front of this, and then these Zappies might line up for my Magic Archer. So that's gonna be the goal here, is to line up these Zappies. Oh, and the Mega Knight's gonna jump back across the bridge. So gonna go with my E-drag, and everything is on the tower. Can we snowball? And he's gonna go with his Zap. We're gonna hit everything though, and the Mega Knight is back on the tower, guys, and we're gonna walk away with the win there. So as you can see, this deck is so much fun, man. This deck is so much fun. And that kind of matchup, you want to split lane more than go same lane, because if you go same lane, they can get a lot of poison value on your support troops, and your push is just going to end up dying right then and there. But since we were able to go split lane, once he used 11 elixir, he was going to be really short on elixir, and the Mega Knight didn't ignore the battle ram and jumped back onto the Zappies, which is really good for me. It would have been pretty decent if he had jumped back over to the left, because he would have killed the battle ram and the Pekka and distracted while my Pekka killed his battle ram, and then my Pekka would have killed his Pekka. We would have been fine either way, but that way we'd end up taking his tower. So we'll hop into the next live game. All right, so we're going into our next game here against DRG Surtek. I actually had a loss against Logbait that I really wanted to share in the video because he played super well, but my Streamlabs froze right at the end of the video, or the end of the match. So I won't be including that because the gameplay froze. So sorry about that. So let's see what we could do. So I'm going to snowball, and the reason I like doing that snowball and that placement is that if they cycle a unit in the back corner, your snowball will hit it. And if the snowball hits like a Mega Minion, that Mega Minion is now useless. So like, it's just a little tip that's going to give you the maximum potential value on every interaction. So that's why I like going in with the snowball in the back corner instead of like at the front, because they're more likely to start something in the back corner than anywhere else. And oh no, we don't have anything for this balloon. So I'm gonna cycle back to my snowball so we don't take a hit here. I don't want to take a hit this early in the game just because I used my E-drag on the bowler. And no death damage, which is good. I think he misplayed that baby dragon. He did. Nice. So since that baby dragon is in this lane, I'm gonna go like this, and I want to kite really low here with the battle ram instead of up at the bridge, because in just a second it'll get targeted by both towers and it'll get taken out. So looks like this is gonna be balloon freeze, and so I'm almost am glad I played that Dark Prince really back there, because because if he had frozen, then I could have gone in with the Peck. I could have baited him into freezing there potentially. So the only thing that I have that fully counters the balloon is the E-drag, so I'm actually gonna cycle my Magic Archer to kill this Inferno Dragon. I know you're like, oh, E-drag right there. That's the best play. In this situation, not really, because I really want to save his E-drag for my E-drag for his balloon. So I'm gonna go with the Pekka on this bowler. He might rush me with the balloon opposite. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that, so let's see what he's going to do. He is. So we'll go with our E-Drag. His Inferno Dragon is still 2 cards out of cycle. Wait, only 1 card out of cycle because he played his Barbarial too. So fine by me. We're going to get up some nice dual lane here. And he's going to be back to his Inferno Dragon now. So we're going to go with a Magic Archer to start chipping that and hopefully snowball. Oh, I missed the Magic Archer chip. Oh, and I failed the Heal Spirit too. Luckily, this E-Drag is getting a lot of value on his tower there. So we need to cycle back to a Magic Archer as soon as I can. Um, I do have to Pekka that, unfortunately. We're going to lose our tower here. So I'm going to go with that. Heal up everything there. I don't want to get him into baiting or bait him into playing his bowler, so go with our E-Drag. That's going to be GG. So that is a difficult matchup just because, like, there's no way I can kill a balloon free, like a Lumberjack balloon, without taking a hit. Um, that's part of the weakness of the E-Drag there. It doesn't output a lot of damage, so well played to that guy. I'll probably include that game, but main tips for that match is I don't think I should have Pekka. I got nervous when I saw that Lumberjack. I think I should have just tried to not Pekka there and get off both of my air units spaced out away from the freeze. So I could have played that a lot better though. GG's to him. We'll go into the next game here. Try and get a win. All right. So we got the next game here against By Darken. By Darken. So let's see what he's got for us. So he's going to go with an Ice Wizard. With this hand, I'd like to go... Actually, I think Magic Archer is my best play there. So he's going to go with the Poison. So he has spent 7 right there. And now I've spent 8, but I'm going to have nice counter push on this Dark Prince. So I would have loved to have Pekka right there. It's always a good idea to Pekka if they poison in single elixir, like if you cycle a unit. We'll go with our E-Drag here to just get rid of this Cannon Cart. Don't want to have to deal with that at all. So now, since that Cannon Cart's about to die, we'll go in with the Battle Ram. And it's only going to take 1 Cannon Cart shot, and it might connect to his tower. Almost, almost. So, but we do force out a lot of elixir there, and actually one of the barbs is going to get on his tower. So I'm actually going to start up a Pekka here because he spent so much elixir on that. He's going to be down quite a lot and not have the greatest of responses for this Pekka. And as you can see, the Pekka took very little damage. So I think my plan here is going to be to Heal Spirit Dark Prince because he's going to have a tough time defending both lanes right now. So he's going to go in with the Graveyard and Cannon Cart. So well played on his end there. Cannon Cart is going to get rendered immobile though. And I actually don't have to respond to these Graveyard Skeletons. So I spent 7, 11. He spent 9, 5, 14. So a +5 trade on that push for me. So we are definitely going to go in with a Mega Knight in the back here. And this is looking really good for us at the moment. We're up we're up a little bit of damage, and he's down a lot of elixir. So I don't want to get him a free poison here, so we're gonna go in with the E-Drag. And there's the poison. So let's see what he's gonna do about this E-Drag. Gonna go in with the Ice Wizard. So we're gonna let that die again. Let's see. He spent 7, 10, 14 on that defense. We spent 12 on the attack. So just making positive trades all day here, which is exactly what you like to see with this deck. So I'm going to go like the Heal Spirit to pull that Barb all the way back. And then I'm going to go Dark Prince Mega Knight. And I want to go with the Dark Prince Mega Knight because the Pekka has more than enough HP to defend herself and more than enough DPS to defend herself. But the Dark Prince and the Mega Knight are kind of weak on their own. So we're going to go with them together. And if that E-Drag almost got on the Barb Hut. And I think I go in with a Battle Ram opposite lane here. And Heal Spirit up that Mega Knight. Kind of a waste of a Heal Spirit though. And I think I'm going to go with a Magic Archer. It's not going to chain onto the tower or the Baby Dragon, unfortunately. Not going to support that anymore. Good damage for us. Gonna let that Magic Archer do its thing. Reset with a Dark Prince in the back. And here, that was not a good Barb Hut. Because this E-Drag is going to get like a bunch of free reign onto this Barb Hut. I'm actually going to Mega Knight here, and I want to see if that jumps. Like, I've never even tried that before, so I want to see if it's going to jump. Want to see if I can lock onto a heal Spirit onto something here to heal up this E-Drag. Oh, I screwed that up. So, good King activation on his end. So that was definitely a really bad Magic Archer for pretty obvious reasons. Very negative trade for me there. So not what you like to see, but we'll just passively cycle our E-Drag in the back. If that Dark Prince charges the Barb Hut, we're chilling. Very nice right there. So with that Barb Hut placement, I can bypass with a Battle Ram. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay, the Barb, at least the Battle Ram did not get stopped by the Cannon Cart, but he's going to get so much damage. And oops, a wasted poison. And the Battle Ram does connect onto his tower. Really nice stuff for us right there. Just going to line up the Magic Archer. We'll go with our E-Drag, and the Magic Archer gets on tower for a couple hits there. That was a really necessary poison for us to win this game here. Or necessary that he wasted his poison there. Okay, just gonna go Mega Knight. It's gonna be the beefiest thing to block this graveyard and its skeletons. So, kind of do have to start with Pekka in the back here. Need to prevent this baby dragon from splashing onto our tower. So we're just gonna have to play in the back for the moment, because if he gets off another graveyard, I could be in trouble. So Magic Archer in this lane to prevent poison value. Gonna go with a snowball to kill off this baby dragon ASAP. Gonna get a Battle Ram connection going over there. Magic Archer on top. Barbs are getting healed. Oh, Magic Archer is not on that barb, though, unfortunately. So we do need to block this. Magic Archer does not get the shot. Oh my god. Can we win? Can we win? Can we win? Oh, it's going to be so close, guys. Come on. No hits, no hits, no hits, no hits, no hits. We won the game. Nice, nice. Oh, got my heart racing a bit. 106 HP, only 1 or 2 skeleton hits there would have won in the game. So sorry if my commentating was pretty lackluster at the end. I got really nervous during that game. That was really close game. So we'll go into one more game. Try and get back to our season high for the video. I think it's been a pretty good video so far. I want to get one more win for you guys though, because there'll be like 2 wins. There'll be 3 wins and a loss plus the 2 replays in this video. So pretty long video, but I hope you guys kind of like this format. I've been switching around formats a lot. I haven't found a lot of things where I like am really consistent while doing YouTube. So we'll try and get better at that as I go, and I'm also trying to break the habit of saying every single like 3 seconds. Somebody commented on that in the past video, and I was like, oh, I do say that so much. So trying to break that habit. It's very hard to break though. And oh, this poor guy. He's very sad here. Oh man, I'm gonna have to mute him because he's sending a ton of emotes. I don't think Pekka E-Drag is what he likes to see at all though. So Pekka E-Drag will reset the Prince's Charge. That's really cool. So I actually misplayed that E-Drag a bit. We're gonna go Battle Ram in front of the Pekka to tank for that E-Drag. Gonna go with the Fireball. E-Drag does get targeted. We'll go with the Heal Spirit. Heal Spirit plus Snowball will be able to kill any sort of goblins that he's gonna throw at us. And yeah, perfect like that. Exactly. And it heals up the Pekka. So Pekka's gonna go and kill these Spear Goblins and the Dark Prince. And if I was feeling really spicy, I could have actually played a Dark Prince on that Spear Goblin, and the Pekka might have gotten a hit. Actually, oh, it almost got the hit there. So I think I'm up a lot of elixir though, so we'll go ahead and Pekka the back again. Force not a lot of elixir just on that Pekka. So I'm going to wait until the Spear Goblins lock onto my tower. I'm willing to take the tower damage for the best counter push possible. So my plan here is to go with a Battle Ram with the Dark Prince, because the Dark Prince will cover all of my splash needs, and then a Magic Archer with the Pekka. And actually, I want to go like this. I think I'm taking a tower here. I'm going to go with the Heal Spirit and the Snowball combination with the Pekka. And yeah, looking really good here. I'm going to snowball the Goblin Gang just so he gets no counter push. And look at this Prince, guys. It almost died, and we took half of his other tower there too. If he goes in with anything else, just a quick E-Drag, and that is really, really nice for us. I did the thing again. You guys are just going to have to deal with that while I try and get better. Really sorry about it. So our tower's at 1,000 HP, and his is at 1,800, and we also have his other tower down, and he's going to just give up right there. It's going to be GG. So unfortunate matchup for this guy. This is just not good matchup at all. Like, this is one of those unwinnable matchups there. So you hate to see it, but sometimes it is what it is. So we didn't even get to play against any ebarbs, which is the point of this entire video, but I'm sure you guys can see how well this would do against ebarbs. Pekka, Mega Knight, Battle Ram Kite, E-Drag, Magic Archer, Dark Prince. Oh man, those ebarbs are not getting anywhere near your tower. So we're going to end up top 932 in the world. Wait, that's not right. I think I won a game already. Oops, I didn't mean to open up that tier. But 932. Okay, well, 932 in the world, still pretty good for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.